We are live here at Southern Cross Group Stadium, also known as Shark Park, to watch the Newcastle Knights take on the Cronulla Sharks. Bit of a start of air. Both teams have been having a rocky start to the season. The Knights yet to get a victory, while the Sharks have been up and down to say the least. I'm your host, Dr. Martin, and I'm joined here by my co-commentator, Jilly Jumbers, also the Manly Seagulls coach. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good. I'm excited for a good game of footy. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of excited to see how the Knights play. I think this is their best lineup yet. And the Sharks have been heavily out of form. I think we could see the Knights' first win in a close one. I think it'd be Knights 1-12.
Ooh, big call there. Big call there. You know, I think the Knights don't have it in them. This is probably the best side yet. They've moved Todd to fullback, which is a very interesting decision. He could get some more ball. And we know he's a great defender, so I actually think it's a great decision by the Knights. While the Sharks, you know, the Sharks have the ability here to blow the Knights out the water and win, like, 30 plus destroy them. However, based on the form we see for recently, I find it hard to believe they're going to do that. Am I the only one that thinks that?
Yeah, no, I don't see the Sharks blowing the Knights out of the water. I think this is going to be a close matchup. I think it's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, I mean, if the Sharks all their players fire, they can definitely do it, but I just don't think it'll happen. And so it gives it out to Brandon Best, who's moved to the wing. Interesting decision. Hasn't played wing before, and I'm very excited to see how he goes. Goes over to Jaden Brayley, gives a short ball there. Jacobs he runs over the top of one of them. Good first set here by the Knights. Let's go Ponga. Gives it to Toto. Toto through a gap. Brian Toto. What a run by him. For Newcastle, the new Newcastle fullback. Never thought I'd say that. Those lines in a row. As Mitch Bunny
Bit of a
straight
tongue
through.
twister.
He pushes forward. What a great first set by the Knights.
Yeah, they'd probably be a little bit disappointed they didn't get a kick away there, but it was still a great set. Now the Sharks are trapped down this end.
Yeah, it definitely showed that they've been working on a few things there. Interesting decision to go to short ball instead of go for a kick. As Nico Hines, obviously, he's been moved to halfback this week, hasn't he? What do you make of that? He's always returned from being dropped. Do you think he deserved to be dropped?
No, not a chance. I think
That's
Nico
a beautiful
Hines
ball there. I don't know. Sorry to cut you off there, Jilly. But a massive line breaker. Beautiful ball for kick out. He didn't really throw it offload though, did he? I don't think he did. As Ruby Gag, as you were saying, what were you saying, Jilly?
I can't even remember. I got lost in the excitement of that kick-out run.
Yeah, that was my bad right there. As the Shark, well, they're definitely throwing something around, aren't they?
Yeah. I think this is going to be an insanely high-scoring match. I think it'll be close, but I think this is going to be you score, I score, you score, I score. And I think we've seen very attacking teams so far as Best away.
Brandon Best, a great run there. Getting his hands on the ball more on the wing. We know centers don't tend to get the ball a lot there, as Todd Harris makes a hit up there. You know, the Starks team had a lot of excitement in the pre-season, you know, with all their new signings. What do you think's gone wrong with them for them not to really click at all?
For the Sharks?
For the Knights.
Oh, for the Knights. Look, I don't think the Knights were looked at as that big of a team.
We all had them finishing sixth, and it had a lot to do with excitement not signing signings.
Yeah, look, I think the selections have been not great. I think Franklin Pele we've talked about him a lot. I don't think Pele should be in the team. So, look, I think just a mixture of selections and not clicking is a main reason why Knights haven't got any wins yet. But hopefully they can change that today. As Pappenhausen with a line break.
Good run, gets it off the back on the inside. Nico Hines. He's had a good start today, Nico Hines. Had a few nice runs. Another one there, supporting there is Will Kennedy's away. Taken there by Brian Toto.
Great cover tackle there from Brian Toto.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I thought a lot of the time you see when they make line breaks, the fullback's not back there after making a tackle. They'll obviously go and score and they give away a penalty. And I like the nice decision. We haven't seen a lot of teams go for the two rather than backing their own skill. I like the fact that back their own skill here to go over. Gives me a lot of confidence. And you know, speaking about the Knights, we've talked about the Sharks not clicking. Knights not clicking. The Sharks have been really hyped up in the freezes, as I was saying with the Knights. Why have they not clicked? As kick out pushes over. Kick out's over, never mind.
That's a try. They're sending it upstairs, but that's 100% a try. Kick out just too powerful.
Good luck tackling him, Ponga. It's like tackling someone twice your size.
I think that's the biggest mismatch we've seen for a while. Kick out on Ponga.
Yeah, he's gonna. I feel like that's part of the game plan, running holes directly at Ponga. Not run out for his defense as a 5'8". More so his playmaking and kicking skills. So he's gonna have a massive task taking down him. Obviously, I don't know if Kikau hasn't been playing too great to start the Sharks' career. However, that's a highlight right there. Now, as I was saying though, Sharks haven't really clicked yet either, as well as the Knights. They had a lot of hype up in the preseason. People tipping them top 3, top 2. What do you think's gone wrong with them? For them?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think that the Sharks haven't done all that much wrong. I think they've got a really good outfit. They've had decent selections. I just don't know what's happened. I think they just haven't clicked, and there's no other way to put that. I don't think that the Sharks have done anything in particularly wrong. It's just tough luck, I guess.
Yeah, look, I think it's more. I think that it's just a wait and see for the Sharks. I believe they could. I still believe in my heart. I still believe the Sharks are a premiership horse if they can get at the right time. And even if they were to lose today, I wouldn't be able to write them off. Just because they still have the side to do it. As Nicker Hines up the middle now, returning from being dropped ball, Kennedy's away, taken there by Pogger. Third tackle now. What a run there by kick out, not by kick out, as he takes the ball up here by Nicker Hines and Will Kennedy. Fourth tackle here. But the Knights must stop the Sharks from scoring here. Goes Nicker Hines. Jerome Hughes. It's tackled there. Fifth tackle now. Goes Cameron McKinnon's. High ball there. Very high there. It's I thought that was taken by Nicker Hines. Great tackle.
Great take there from Xavier Coates.
I think it was actually Toto, wasn't it?
Nah, that was Coates. That was
Oh,
Coates.
my bad. I thought that was Toto. But Sharks, great set there though, wasn't it?
Yeah, great set after a try too. That's exactly the kind of set that you want after points. It's a little disappointing that they gave away the 7 tackle set, but overall it was pretty good.
Yeah, I think they would have liked. I think if they probably should have put it. If they're going to bomb it, they should put it a little bit out of the end goal. Probably a little bit too deep.
Oh, look, I think if they did do that, then surely Nico Hines catches that.
Yeah, he would have been right in the right line to catch it. Whoever the catcher was there, because didn't even jump for it, did he?
Yeah.
The style breaks up the middle. He's had a couple of nice runs so far tonight at fullback, hasn't he, Tall?
Yeah, I think he's getting more ball in the middle and breaking
And
through. Edric Lee!
He's over!
Edric Lee! Coming out of nowhere. That's where Bradman Best would be playing. But instead, Edric Lee gets the ball. He goes over for a try.
Just the second game in the CRL, and it didn't take long for him to get a try. Just too big, too strong. Pappenhausen wasn't in the right position to really catch him after he made a tackle on Toto. And, well, what I liked about Edric Lee, he sort of got that lob and sort of slid his way over, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that came out of nowhere.
Literally did. I wasn't expecting that. As Ponga's going to miss this kick. Make it 6-4.
I think this confirms the whole theory that I had of this game. It's going to be a you score, I score game. It's going to be back and forth the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, that never came out of nowhere. I was thinking, Sharks, let's start to get some momentum here. They give away a 7 tackle set, though. And then Knights only need a sniff and they'll take it like a piece of cake. As Bradley gives it over to Jacob Saifidi. This is only the second time both Saifidi brothers have started, isn't it?
Yeah. They started in round 1 and then Daniel Saifidi was relegated to the bench. And,
probably, I think, relatively unfairly, to be fair.
Very unfairly. I don't think that he was that bad, and Saifidi making a break here.
Good
Not
run
the
by
greatest
Saifidi.
offload.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think that was the necessary offload there, but too much by that. But they're going to play it out here. Go over to Tyson Brazil. He pushes forward. Fourth tackle now. Ponga. Inside ball there to Jacob Saifidi. Bit of a juggle there, wasn't it? Lucky to hang on to
that one.
Lucky to hang on to it, though, as they're going to go back here. Pongo's there again to kick. Not the greatest kick, in fact, sets up nicely for Ruben Garrett. Is met with a few defenders before he can
I
get
think
ahead
that
of
one.
steam.
I think that one falconed kick out. I think it hit him in the head on the way through.
Did it really? Oh, no wonder it
Yeah.
wasn't the greatest kick. Pongo getting a bit payback for running over him earlier.
Yeah.
Goes over now to Jesse Ramian. Obviously, he switched to the second row last week and he's continuing to do that. They go long pass out. Ronaldo Mulatalo's down the wing. He's going over the sideline though. Good work.
Oh, his feet.
His feet. I thought his feet slipped over there.
He does well to stay in though.
As Jesse Ramian pushes forward. Fifth tackle now. Smoke goes back to Hughes. Hughes puts it high. Very high, in fact. Stays in the in goal.
Oates with another great take. I thought.
Sorry, we are back here. Bit of a technical issue that was, but we are back now. Tyson Brazil takes it up there. Goes over to Mitch Barnett. He pushes forward. Third tackle on the 30-meter line. Goes Munster. Gives it to Tohu Harris. So far, what you've seen from this team, what are you liking and what are you not liking?
I'm not liking the defense from both sides, to be honest. I think they've been letting a bit too much get through their lines and getting close to sideline there, Pappenhausen.
Getting a bit too close. Very close, in fact. He does want to stay in there. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, I'm not liking the defense from both sides so far. A lot of line breaks being made, but their attack has been positive.
Yeah, their attack. Especially the Sharks. I think the Knights, they've had a good cover defense, I'll say, for Knights. They've had a few opportunities. Another one, Will Kennedy again.
Will Kennedy has been on fire. He's been electric.
Then they're getting him. I don't know about you, but it seems like sort of playing a bit more of a ball-playing role here. Sort of getting his hands on the ball more often.
Yeah, I think this is his third or fourth line break now, Will Kennedy, as he makes a fifth.
Gets an offload to Toby Rudolph. The Knights will be hard-pressed to stop them scoring here. They're going to go back. Nico Hines grabs it to the head.
Grubber kick.
Oh, so close.
Well stopped by Brayley.
Yeah, I thought that was it, to be honest. Good take there by Brayley. Did not want to let them through as Kamakamika makes his first run in the CRL. Are you looking forward to see how he goes tonight? Obviously, first game in the CRL.
Yeah, I think you told me that he was the last silver player to make his debut in the CRL.
Yeah, he is. I believe he's the last silver player to make his debut. Obviously, not including the ones for agency. All silver players and teams, I believe he's the last. Obviously, we saw Lindsay Collins play last week. And they're going to kick it long here.
Ooh, good kick from Munster.
Good kick. I think probably could have been a bit more deeper, to be honest. Obviously, he'd already stepped over to 40. It wasn't going to be 40-20. However, I think he could have been... Actually, no, it would have been a 40-20.
Look, here's something interesting. Ryan Pappenhausen has scored 3 tries off scrums, I believe.
Ooh,
doesn't get a fourth here.
Ooh, goes Pappenhausen. Nope, he gives it over. He decides to see it for love. Gives it to Tracy this time. Yeah, I believe two have been long range too. Yeah. Goes McKinnon's up the middle. He's been one of the Sharks' best so far throughout the round.
He's been really good in pretty much every game so far.
Yeah, I don't think he's had a bad game. Another offload there back to McKinnon's. It's going to be third tackle just past the 40. Sharks, I actually really am liking how the Sharks are playing so far today. Just in their attack. It's just been really smooth overall, hasn't it?
Yeah.
As Toby Rudolph takes it up there, setting it up nicely. Sort of a crash play there with fifth tackle now. I think they need a good kick. Goes Hughes. Back to
I'll look for the high one here.
It goes very high.
That might be a little too deep.
No one wants it. Toller takes it. Toller, he has to get that on the full, right?
If he gets that on the full, that's a 7 tackle set.
Why did he leave it?
I'm not sure, but the Sharks, they have a brilliant opportunity now to put more points on the Knights and extend their lead.
Yeah, I don't even... As the great Gus Gould always says, if you let them all bounce, you invite disappointment into your life. Why did Toller let that bounce? As something really gets it off, but Karen McKinnon, sorry. Brian Toller stops him. It's going to be second tackle now. Brandon Smith. Nico Hines. Dummies it and double knock on. Ooh. Who's first knock on?
Knight's feed?
Knight's feed. Yeah, I think it must have dropped it and then on the way down hit the Knight's hand, so...
Like to see Toto make a break, and he does!
He
does!
No,
he's gone!
So we are back here as Toros scored there. Bit of technical issues there. Just ignore that. Anyway, Jilly, what did you think of that try?
Oh, look, I was as the scrum was being as the ball came out of the scrum, I said I hope we see Toto make a line break, and he did. I was expecting it. I think Toto is a great fullback, and he's just proven why. He's really speedy and
Yo, the Knights hit the lead.
yeah.
Well, Sharks, they've had the better attack so far, but just like that, they haven't been able to capitalise on a few of their opportunities, and well, they're now down
You
by 4.
you feel like the Knights have had 2 opportunities to score, right? And they've
Yeah.
scored both times.
I feel like the Sharks have had more.
Yeah. I think that the Knights are just taking advantage of their opportunities better than the Sharks. The Sharks have had probably 6 or 7 opportunities.
Yeah, and I think, well, the Sharks, if they don't capitalise soon, this could get not good for them, as Tyson Frizzell takes it up there. He's going to play it there. First tackle. Goes Kamakamika up the middle. Good run there. He's going to be stopped there.
Second tackle
now.
on the 50-meter line.
Oh, that is incredible. I only just noticed that, but yeah, that is really good. Goes over. Xavier Coates gets off the back on the inside. Tyson Frizzell. He's taken there. Third tackle now. Goes Ponga. Mitch Barnett.
A great set from the Knights. They need a good kick here.
Goes fourth tackle now. Kamakamika pushes forward. Fifth tackle. This is a great set. Could you imagine they get a good kick here and potentially get a free-kick to the score? Ponga, not the kick they would have been after. It is taken there by the kick of Ponga. But that's going to be a poor end of the set from a great set.
Yeah, not an amazing end to the set, but at least they got the Sharks down in their territory now. So
yeah,
if they get some good defense here, then...
Yeah. As Raymond pushes forward. It's going to be first tackle now. Long pass over. Ronaldo Mulatalo and a high tackle. We have to yeah, we'll quickly have a look at that on the replay here. So let's see who actually made this tackle. I think it was it coming across? Ooh, it was Bailey Simonson. So I think we can expect 3 weeks from that, as it was a high tackle made in a line break situation. So not good for him.
I'm seeing a lot of players getting out for a few weeks now. We had Hammer in the last game, and now Bailey Simonson.
Yeah, last week we had Connor Watson go down with an injury. We also
At this very ground.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, we also had I think it was Wade Egan and Edwards are currently out with suspensions. Obviously, Edwards is back next week. Not Edwards. Egan is back next week. Edwards follows the week after. So there they go. Third tackle though. The Sharks would love to score here. Goes Tracy back on the inside.
Oh, that looked a bit forward.
Ball, yeah, it looked a bit forward, didn't it? Actually, I didn't think about that, but probably right though. Out on behalf of Brandon Smith, can't find any space, and he's pulled down just short. Fifth tackle now. Goes down to Jerome Hughes. He just dummies it. What's he doing?
Oh no. They needed to put a kick in there, and he's held onto it and he's run it.
What's he doing? A bit of a selfish play from Jerome Hughes, if I do say so. Not the play that they really needed. And now...
Uh-oh, with another great run.
Oh, he's been incredible so far, Toto. I love the fullback role. I think it's exactly what the Knights needed so far. We saw what Hammer did, changing Hammer to fullback for the Raiders did. Knights are following suit, it appears. As Kamakamika pushes forward. Fourth tackle now. Goes inside ball there to Toto. Toto looking for some space. Gets eventually caught there by cover defense. But it's fifth tackle now. Goes down to Munster. And it's going to be first tackle there. Goes down to Mulatalo, First tackle there. We'll go into the break in a minute. What did the Sharks need to do to sort of like fix up, trying to find something in this game?
Oh, look, they've had plenty of opportunities in this game. They just need to take them. Like, they're starting to get out of this game now as the Knights start to really find their footing.
Yeah, which is not great as Mulatalo finds about the middle. Can't find any more space, and that's going to end us the half. The Sharks go at halftime, down against the Knights, 10 points to 6. We are back in the second half. The Knights currently leading the Sharks shockingly, or surprisingly to most people, 10 points to 6. But it was a good half from them, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. They really capitalized on their opportunities, and I can't really remember the Knights making too many errors. So it's really been a good half from them.
Yeah, probably the best half of the season, I'd say. There's
Yeah,
just,
definitely. I mean,
you know,
it's
I'm
not
not.
a hard thing to reach, though.
I mean, considering how bad their other halves have been, it's a good change from them as Finucane pushes forward. Second tackle. The Sharks, though, they have the other hand of the tail. They need to find something if they want to prove us they are premiership contenders as Jesse Ramey pushes forward. Third tackle
I think
now.
Ramian's been good
Yeah,
so
Ramey
far.
I actually really liked him in the second row position. As Nico Hines, I also think Nico Hines has been alright at halfback, but fifth tackle now. Dromey's going to punt it forward.
Ooh. Ramen Best making a break there. That was scary for the Sharks fans.
Yeah, as Matt Duffy pushes forward now, second tackle. Goes over to Mitch Barnett with a good run there. It's going to be third tackle now. Goes to out there and a knock on. That's not what they
No.
needed there.
Simonson and Best just getting mixed up there and not knowing who the ball was for, but it's not really what you wanted to see from the Knights there.
To his first tackle now.
Appenhausen's been really quiet today.
Yeah, he has been, hasn't he? He hasn't been his usual sparkling self. I think if he finds something, he might actually. I'm gonna just notice that, but yeah, you haven't actually noticed that hasn't at all. It's not that he's done anything wrong; he just hasn't been noticeable. As McKinnon's up the middle, he's been someone that's been brilliant tonight so far. Fourth tackle, but a massive shot put on him though. Inside ball. There we go. Will Kennedy's up the middle.
Will Kennedy has been phenomenal today.
Oh my god. Hughes puts it high, very high in fact. So we caught there by Connor Tracy, but that's going to be handover.
Speaking of phenomenal, the Knights' defense has been on point. They haven't let the Sharks get any chances really, or any chances converted into tries. I've been really impressed with the Knights' defense so far. On their line in particular.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I think the Knights, they've definitely been showing that they can carry these top teams. I just don't think, they just have to show us they can do it longer. Because obviously, so far, they haven't done great in the season, but this game has been something else. As Mitch Barnett pushes up the middle. Fourth tackle now. Goes long pass over to Lachlan Fitzgibbon, who's going to get tackled there and about to play the ball. Fifth tackle now. Ponga punts it forward. A good kick there. Taking him on Molatalo.
Oh, great tackle there. Really pinning the Sharks in the corner and close to their line.
It's going to be Finucane pushes forward. Third tackle now. Pushes forward.
Off for the early kick. Seems to be quite a good
forward,
kick. Oh, no,
taken
never
there by
mind.
To'o. And it's going to play it there. First tackle now. Second tackle. Goes over to Brian To'o's down the wing. Finds himself on his wing. His usual position is taken there, though. It's going to be third tackle. Goes short ball, side Feedy. Up the middle. Could we see another try? Off the back on the inside to Jaden Brayley. Fourth tackle now.
He should have hung under it.
Yeah, he probably should have, but it doesn't matter. They're still going here. Goes over to Bailey Simonson. And he's taken down there. Fifth tackle now. Goes down. Puts it high, Cameron Munster. Very high, in fact.
This is a good kick.
They got a try.
It's a very good kick.
Cameron
Munster chasing his own kick.
And the Knights extend their lead, and the Sharks are staring down a very scary barrel of a potential loss here.
Oh, God. What is happening with the Sharks? They've had so many opportunities to score tries. They've had so many opportunities to be in this game. Yet they're just not clicking. It's not working. And the Knights,
Well,
they had some radical changes to their team list this week.
but it's paying off.
Yeah.
Ponga converts, makes it 16-6, and the Knights could be getting their first victory of the season. People were saying they're not going to win a game. Well, at the moment, they're on track to win their first game.
Wow, this has been a shocking first 53 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the Knights, could you imagine if if the Knights continue on with the job? The Sharks suddenly look like wooden spoon contenders, closer to wooden spoon contender than,
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I don't think if the Sharks lose
closer
this
to wooden spoon
game,
contenders
I
than
think
top
they're
5
out.
at the moment.
I think they're out of it. If the Sharks need to come back and win this. Otherwise, I think they're gone. I don't think they can make finals if they lose here.
I don't know. I know I said pre-game that if the Sharks lose, I still consider winning, which I think is true. They still have 1-2 games. However, they haven't been to the best opponents, have they? The Raiders were out of form when they versed them, only won by 6. And the Eels, they won beat by 1, but the Eels aren't the best team at the moment either.
And they shouldn't have won that game.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. And a beautiful ball at the To'o. To'o's going down, gets past 1. Eventually tackled by Hines for a great
try saver there from Hines.
Yeah, it was. Goes down to Ponga. Ponga, great little bit of an interesting kick there. It's taken on the fly by Mulatalo. Looked a bit dangerous there for a second. Looked dangerous for both teams. Looked dangerous for a second that the Knights could have picked it up, but dangerous again that Mulatalo could have ran away there. But second tackle now. Pappenhausen there. Gonna go Hughes.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about the Sharks if they don't win this game.
Third tackle, Nico Hines pushes forward there.
But they're in attacking position now. Well, not. They're in Knights half, so let's look for a good kick here from the Sharks and get themselves back into the wrestle of this game.
And Toto breaks through now. A good run.
Toto has been phenomenal.
Yeah, he's been incredible. Brandon Best pushes forward. Second tackle. Tackle short ball there to Saifidi.
I think Daniel Saifidi's been pretty solid as well today.
Yeah, I really like the inclusion of starting him, actually. I think it's been a really solid one as Fitzgibbon pushes forward there. Fifth tackle now. It's going to go down. Ponga punts it over.
Oh.
It's going to be taken out. Rubagaukin is away. Oh, Toto with a great tackle. Wasn't the best kick by the Knights. But it's going to be first tackle now. Pappenhausen. And a massive shot on him.
Who was that? Was that Pappenhausen? It was.
I think it was Pappenhausen who lost the ball.
Making a big error.
And now if the Knights score here, this is suddenly looking like... No, your TV is not correct. No, your TV is not incorrect.
What the...
What was that?
What?
What? I've never seen a ball thrown like this in Rugby League Live 4.
I think he tried to throw it to the cheerleaders.
Think he saw his mum in the crowd and tried to give it to her. I don't know, his Pappenhausen takes it. As I was saying, though, no, your TV screen is not glitched. The Knights are actually up here, 16.6 against the Knights, against the Sharks, with 20 minutes to go. But not Sharks, they're gonna find something, right? Surely there's another.
I reckon the Sharks score again here.
You reckon?
Surely, yeah, surely the Sharks have to hit back.
At some point, surely. It's gonna be first tackle.
They've been way too good in this game to not have another chance. And they haven't been good the last 20 minutes.
Look at some of their players. Like, Paul Kennedy's been incredible.
Yeah.
He's probably been their best player and he's a centre. Goes down to Hughes. He punts it forward. Interesting kick. It's going to be taken there pretty easily by Xavier Coates, who gets away from one. He goes down the sideline. Getting awfully close to the sideline.
Great tackle there from Pappenhausen. If he doesn't make that tackle, Coates is gone all the way. We know how quick Coates can be.
Mitch Barnett breaks past one. Gets it off on the top.
Great offload.
Harris, sorry. Tohu Harris is what I meant to say. As he plays the ball there. If the Knights score here, that's pretty much game over for the Sharks. Lachlan Fitzgibbon pushes forward. Fourth tackle now. Goes to Ponga. Inside ball there to Tohu Harris. He pushes forward, but he's going to be pulled down just short. Fifth tackle now.
Watch the Ponga grab a kick here.
Ponga's looking for the ball. He grabs it ahead. But that was an awful grubber kick. That didn't even meet the end goal. I think he should have put a bit more speed on it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, Ponga had a good chance to put it in there and really put some pressure on the Sharks there, and that was just kind of not very good kick.
Goes out to Blake Brayley up the middle now. Hughes goes over to Nico Hines. Fourth tackle now.
They've got to score this set, I reckon. This set or the next.
Brandon Smith up the middle now. Up the middle, Brandon Smith. Oh, he's up the one. What a run by Brandon Smith. It's my fifth tackle now.
I think they're going the bomb here.
They do put it high. Probably, do you reckon it's deep enough to get something out of it?
Nah, that isn't deep enough.
It goes to Bailey Simonson. And they survive. The Sharks. 12 minutes left. They're staring down the barrel of losing to the bottom place team.
Yeah, they need to score in the next set. They need to score in the next set, the Sharks.
They can't keep waiting. They can't do this forever. It goes Lachlan Fitzgibbon. Third tackle now. Short ball Vetaponga. Goes out to Tyson Frizzell. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Knights kick early here. Put a bit of pressure on the Knights. Goes down. We are. Ponga. And an awful kick intercepted by Nico Hines. Nico Hines. And he's away and there's a try.
Well, I said the Sharks needed to score in the next set, and they didn't wait at all. What a charge down. Can you even call it a charge down?
I think it's just a little intercept of the kick.
Yeah.
And just like that, the Sharks are back in it now, and they're back in it big time. 4 points behind. I'd be scared. The Sharks are coming for them.
Look, I could see the final score here being 18-16 to the Sharks.
Yeah, I think the Knights need another try to confirm this game. They need something else. I don't know if they can defend their way to the victory here.
I think that probably the deserving scoreline, given all the opportunities the Sharks have had, is probably 18-16. Yeah. I think the Sharks probably deserve to win this by 2.
Yeah, so, I think the interesting thing is the Knights have been so good defensively so far. It was just that poor kick. Was it Ponga that did it? And Nico Hines, the man who was dropped just last week, scoring a try to get them back in the game. 9 minutes left in this one. Come on, the Knights. Can they show us something? Or can the Sharks show us something, or will the Knights just edge them out? Jerome Hughes, give us to McKinnon. McKinnon is up the middle now. To'o pulls him down just on the 50-meter line. Third tackle now. Goes Brandon Smith. He pushes forward. A good run there. Playing up the middle now. And I think the Knights know the Sharks know they need to score soon. It goes out to McKinnon's. Offload there. Bo Thermal pushes forward.
Pretty decent offload there.
Yeah, I think... Can the Sharks do it?
Oh, they've got to score next set. I'll say it again. They've got to score next set.
Goes to Bradman Best.
They don't score next set. I think the Knights do enough to get home.
It has to be next set. I reckon if they force an error here, the Knights have to hold onto the ball. They can't do another stupid kick like Ponga did. Goes to Tyson. Brazil runs over to one of them. A good run by Tyson.
Great run from Tyson Brazil. And now the Sharks are going to be trapped in their own territory if they can get to that kick here.
Goes there. Matt Duffy pushes forward. I don't know if you've seen much ball today, Matt Duffy. They throw a forward pass.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be a big...
Well, I mentioned earlier that Pappenhausen is really good off scrums. This could be the chance. Pappenhausen's been really quiet today. Could we see him score to get his side home?
He gets past one, but that wasn't good enough. For a split second,
Ponga.
they would have been
Ponga on high alert.
Ponga, he needs to. He's already let the course of one try. I reckon they go towards him again. As they go right back here, Pappenhausen, this time Ponga matches him. Ponga, he hasn't had the best performance by him, has he?
Look, in this set in particular, Ponga has been looking to just speed up on Pappenhausen. He's done it twice now.
Yeah, it's going to go fourth tackle now over to Jesse Ramian. But what I will say about Ponga is you could argue that he's the cause of both tries. Get around over him for the score, and then he kicked the ball, which was the direct course, and they're going to drop it.
Oh, it's a knock on.
And surely that goes no advantage. Yep, no advantage played.
Yeah. Could we see Toto?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
What is this?
What? I'm just
Well,
looking
the
at my
Sharks have
second
been
monitor.
thrown a lifeline from a
I'm
from
looking
a
at my
bad
second
referee
monitor
call.
here. And no, what's actually happened is the Sharks have kicked it forward, hit a Knight's hand, and then been knocked on in the end goal. As it goes
Oh, that's forward. That was so forward.
And they're gone. Controversy.
That was a mile forward. Oh my god.
Multiple controversy moments. In the lead-up, the Sharks have got out of trouble here, though. And the Knights won't be happy about that. If you're a Knights fan, what do you do now? Do you just sit in a corner and cry?
I'm shocked. That was... Jesus, I sound like the Channel 9 commentators. That was so far forward. And that might have just gotten Cronulla home. Surely the Knights can't hit back from here.
The Knights, I have no words. The Knights, they'll be devastated about this. Let them score at the last moment. Was it a ref failure or was it their own failure? Do you blame it on the ref here?
Look, it was obviously a forward pass, but the Knights... Look, there's going to be a lot of scrutiny on this game because we don't know exactly what happened with the knock-on there and exactly what happened with the forward pass.
And now they're just giving away penalties for fun. Maybe they're trying to get a forward pass with the penalty, I don't know. But...
Look, it's the Knights' fault. They shouldn't have let the Sharks back into this game.
Yeah, I have
but
to
that's
agree
an
with
incredibly bad call from the ref.
Yeah, I think the first one was questionable. You could argue either way. The second one, though, that was definitely forward. And they have the ball back!
The Knights will have one play or two plays.
They'll have a couple of plays. I think they'll get about 3 plays. It goes, Mitch Bowden up the middle now. Can't find any space. Second tackle.
The Sharks can't give away penalty here.
Oh, if they give away a penalty, we'll be heading to goal point. Second tackle. They need something here. It's West Tahoe. Where is he? Up middle. Offload. And that's going to be it. The Sharks defeating the Knights. 18 points to 16. They got out of trouble. Did they deserve to? I don't know. I'm your host, Lachlan Martin. Thank you, Jilly Jumpers, for joining me.
It's been a pleasure.
And I'll be seeing you guys later. What a game. That's what I'll say for now.